Yeah, we live, baby.
Hell yeah. I'm just making a post on the Instagram right now.
We live, baby. Appreciate you all signing in here. Thank you so much
We are
for
live.
tuning in to the very first live episode of Neon
Neon
Popsicle.
Popsicle. All right, guys. I'll make a post after I do this intro here. Welcome back to a Neon Popsicle. This is a show where we open the mind, free the spirit, and understand that we as humans truly know nothing. I'm your host, Jason Pena. With me, as always, is my co-host, Steven Pena,
Here I am.
in the house. Um, so, uh, you know, let me see. Uh, Neon Popsicle. For those of you watching, I know some of you, if you're here from my word of mouth, I reached out on Instagram to a few of you. If you're watching, thank you for giving us your time.
We see you, Anthony. We see you.
Time is very scarce nowadays. Seems
Dude.
more scarce than ever.
Yeah.
So we are thankful to have you here with us. Jojo in the chat.
What's going on, man? Good to have you with us.
Luke.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
It's the time truly has been like it's less available. Like I'm going to school now. You're working full time. We just haven't had the same schedule to record as often as we'd like. But I think on the other end of what they say, the other end of the it's not really a what are the magic is
The
on the other
rainbow.
side, basically. Yeah, the magic's on the other side. So now we put a lot of thought and effort into this. Jason's always wanted to get the stream going. We figured out how, thanks to the guidance that you've shown, some inspiration that some other people have been doing, and we like. It's such a. I think we were overthinking this whole streaming process, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's so much. It's so simple. If you guys want to run down on how to stream, hit me up in the DMs. I'm running $100. What do they call those courses on how
$100
to
course.
stream?
Or you could low key
OBS.
just watch the first Neon Testicle episode, and we literally worked out all the kinks on that episode. You can watch our process and learn for yourself. But besides, we're here now, and we're here to stream. So we're excited that we can bring the podcast to YouTube, because I tell people, oh yeah, I got a podcast, and oh, what's it on? Oh, it's on everything. Is it on YouTube?
No, I know. Dead in my tracks.
Ridiculous question. Just okay, but
Everyone
now it is.
watches YouTube. It's
Now it
so
is.
much easier to push onto YouTube. I have this little guy here,
What's his
uh,
name?
my visitor. I was thinking maybe we can name him together.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Anyone in the chat, if you have any ideas for names for this little guy, I think Cornelius is a good name.
Cornelius.
We can name him Capricorn after my favorite child, Stranger Danger television special.
Corny.
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 He's named Corny.
We can name him Corny, short for Capricorn.
That's right. I'm a Capricorn. Did you know that?
That's his name. That's his name.
his name.
It's Capricorn. We're calling him Corny. If you guys
Corny for
haven't
short.
seen this nostalgia flashback,
Send me a link of Corny,
Stranger-
and we
no,
can
you-
watch a little bit.
you
Oh,
gotta
I
look
gotta
up the
look it
link,
up.
and you gotta
I'll look
stream
it
it
up.
on here, and we share your screen here on Discord. We can share the
Please.
video here with the fans, with our neon
While
brothers
I'm
and
looking
sisters.
this up.
I appreciate you guys
Take it away.
uniting with us under the neon light. Cromwell.
Cromwell.
That's a good one.
That's a powerful name. Very
Cap-
wizard-like.
Capricorn Cromwell. It's
I like that.
Yeah, he okay. So the thing about Capricorn Cromwell is that he has high blood, like elite blood, where he's from. The Cromwell. That says the Cromwell family bloodline. I just wanted to be sure because it's very disrespectful to say the wrong name. But the Cromwell family line of the Capricorns goes way back to the beginning of the universe. Corny works.
Tale as old as time.
Now look, check this out. If you guys haven't seen, Jason's in the meantime looking this up. When I was a kid, I used to watch, maybe they did too. It was a stranger danger video. I guess my parents didn't tell me how to not talk to strangers, so they put this video on and let me watch it, and I watched it a lot. I thought it was so good. I thought it was like an actual movie. Like it was, but little did I know it was a PSA. And it was good though. And it was about this alien from another planet, obviously, alien. His name's Capricorn. It's Corny for short.
Yeah, his friends call him Corny.
And it's a pretty corny alien. But of course he doesn't know the ways of our planet. So his friends got to help him along the way, you know. So if you have any clips of Stranger Danger Capricorn or Corny Stranger Danger, did you find anything?
Yep, I'm going live now.
All right,
I just gotta watch the stream.
Check this out, guys.
Check him out.
I poke him in the eye. I zap him in the nose.
Get real.
This is
can't
Corny.
Kick a 200-pound man.
Yep, this is Corny.
Look, I've got
Look at what he's dressed in.
My fail-safe device. It
Come
just
on.
zaps
Rainbow
him
body.
away.
Can
Awesome.
anybody say
Then I
rainbow
guess
body?
We don't have to worry about you anymore.
What do you know about rainbow body? Corny's probably mastered his chakras.
I'm never exactly quite sure
How did I
where
miss
I'm
it?
gonna end up.
So,
It's a 36 minutes. Man.
very corny. He's scarier looking than I remember as a kid.
As I was saying, the world is a beautiful place when you're
Look at him.
smart.
Look at him. He just
Look
doesn't
at
know
him
the way of our.
meditating.
Look at
If you
him.
were listening, you would
He's
know
tro-
the
he's-
three
he's
rules
rainbow
that
bodied.
save your life. Capricorn.
There's esotericism
safety
in
rule
this
number one is
this old occult.
Pause. What do you
Phenomenon.
mean?
Correct.
Pause this. Hold
The
on.
buddy
Elaborate.
system.
Pause this. Okay. Hold on. Rainbow
What about Lord
body.
Cap? Jojo
No,
says in
no.
the chat, Lord Cap.
Cap Lord,
Lord-
or Lord Cap. Yeah, Lord
Okay.
Capricorn Cromwell.
Capricorn Cromwell.
Lord.
Capricorn Cromwell.
Lord Capricorn,
Lord Capricorn
Cromwell.
Cromwell.
Yes.
It's the name is actually funny because the name Capricorn Cromwell is actually a form of like I think it's a spell. It's an incantation of sorts.
Capricorn
that
Cromwell?
only- Capricorn Cromwell, like it's a spell. Capricorn Cromwell. It's
What?
that's where he gets his name. It's like a Pokemon almost. Capricorn Cromwell.
I'm loving
You
it.
call him Capricorn Cromwell because calling upon Capricorn Cromwell it solicits a sort of a
Je ne
astral
sais quoi.
yeah.
Okay, hold
There's-
on, hold
there's
on.
Big lore here. Okay,
So
sorry,
we got
go back.
Lord Capricorn Cromwell. I want you though to elaborate on Rainbow Body. You seem very excited.
Rainbow Body.
What do you mean? Do you have any links on Rainbow Body? What is this?
I can look up links on Rainbow Body, but I can give you the gist right now, just off what I know. And we can go into how I know so much in the next maybe 30 minutes. We can go into our connection to the neon and how the podcast has really connected us to the facet of the truth. Let me reel myself back in here. Capricorn on this television show. He's
Yes.
wearing what's he dressed in? A rainbow.
Yeah.
What is it?
a
Overall
overall
rainbow undershirt.
Yeah.
The rainbow body is known as it's like what you achieve when you have mastered perfection in all your chakras. The rainbow body. It's like your Merkaba, your that's what I
spiritual
get.
vessel.
yes. Once you master your chakras, you are now a rainbow body. I forget what class of teaching tells you that,
That sounds.
but there's a class of teaching.
I don't know
and he
why
was
my
just
brain
meditating.
goes to Kabbalistic, and I don't. We talk, yeah, okay, and I'm sure these people know what this podcast is about. I'm not about to explain. It's about the because this is episode 140 something. This is your first time listening. We cover a lot of esoteric stuff. We kind of try to bring it and ground it to this time, so we can kind of understand the effects that it's maybe had throughout time, and possibly even now. A lot of these secret societies, these secret mystery traditions, a lot of this stuff is still heavy now today. It's still out there. The symbolism is out there. The world leaders that you know of are subscribers to these ideologies, whether you believe it or not. This information
know.
and this knowledge doesn't go away. It's not a coincidence that we have an elite controlling class this big and then the fucking rest of us. Let's see. What does that look like, guys? Okay, elite. Oh my, what a coincidence. The elite class at the top, and it's not. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth, and it's been like that since time itself. As far as these societies and control and money have been a thing, these systems of control have been a thing. But back to the Kabbalist, I feel like it's got to be some kind of Kabbalistic, Kabbalistic, Kabbalah rainbow body.
Rainbow body. A rainbow body in Tibetan Buddhism is a state of spiritual attainment where through advanced meditation practices, a practitioner's physical body dissolves into light at death.
Whoa, so it's a Buddhist concept, Tibetan Buddhist.
Once you master enlightenment, when you die, you advance to a light body. Light body, bro.
Light
It's
body.
everywhere.
That's what a
We're gonna talk
Merkaba.
about
That's what a
a
Merkaba
lot.
is. It's a light body.
We're going to be talking a lot about Merkabas in this show, guys.
Wow.
The drones, a lot of drones are Merkabas.
A lot
Slash
of
orbs, slash angels, slash
Interesting.
chariots.
Yes.
It's all the same spiritual stuff. For those of you just tuning in on YouTube and haven't heard too much of our Neon Popsicle podcast on Spotify, 147 episodes ready for your listening pleasure. We do talk a lot about light, these light spirits, not just specifically light spirits, but like the spiritual domain, the realm that is beyond the veil that we cannot see as man, for we have been brought so far away. Yes, Jojo in the chat. The video is a little disturbing. I do understand. As a kid, he seems a little more charming, but growing up looking at it now, I don't know if it's some kind of Mandela effect thing, but he does look a little more gruesome, a little more grotesque.
That's what you were saying. Yeah, it's like the uncanny valleys. It's kind of off. But this guy, his name is Corny. He gets himself into trouble. It's about stranger danger, so he gets kidnapped quite a few times. It's kind of eerie.
Always stay with a buddy, even when you visit the public bath.
I'm gonna skip around a
many
little
of you
bit.
like to
Maybe we can
fish?
get to where
I like
my
fish.
favorite part comes in.
He eats sardines
Check
raw.
this out, guys.
Would you please sit in your... Bothers you? Who should you
Hold
go
on,
to
here
for
we go.
help?
I'll be fine. Just
The whole movie does not take place in the classroom, I promise you guys. Oh, here he goes. This is the big climax.
Ray kidnapped.
This is the climax.
The gum, everything.
Oh, he's climaxing, all right.
Get in it.
Well,
Be
the,
good.
He's being kidnapped.
yeah, dude.
I'm gonna come back and take care of your parents.
Move your
He's walking
thumbnail.
around in those fucking overalls.
don't panic.
Move your finger off
Trying
the
for
time bar
kidnap.
there.
Kick! Scream!
That's
Move your
crazy.
finger. Yeah.
No.
Nanu, no, no.
Nanu, no.
That was his. Oh, see, dude, this is stranger danger, bro.
Who is this man?
And he followed him home because he didn't listen to the rules. But he survived because he listened to the rules too. He stopped. He thinked. He listened to his heart. There's a whole song. This whole. Let me
He's a
just
kidnapper.
bust out the soundtrack. Can you show them the song, please, towards the end?
Yeah, what is it? It's at the end, huh?
It's at the end. Hell yeah, it is. Here it comes. Here we
Isn't
go.
it like a...
Here it goes. Here it goes. Think.
I thought there was a music
Listen
video
to
it.
your heart. No, I just made that dance up.
It's not in the show?
No. That dance? That dance I made up? No.
This part.
Oh, this,
This
yeah.
part.
Music. Oh, yeah, here it is, guys. Street smart.
If you look
Corny.
at the stream right now, our screen's like a little off-center to the left. We'll fix it another time, but I think that's with the Discord capture, how we had to, like, shift it.
We'll fix that after
it next
this.
time, guys.
It's barely there.
It's like the whole right
All
quarter
right.
of the screen.
Give me a sec.
Black.
I'll fix it. Thanks for working out the kinks with us, guys.
I wouldn't want you to have to fix it every time we switch between video and us. I just
No.
think next time it may have
No.
to be.
I just moved it to the right a little. I should have. It should be fine.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude. Go ahead and pause this. Yeah, so that was corny and stranger
Switch back.
danger. Stranger danger. Sorry, I'm just gonna get the screen right for you guys. This is still, it's our first live stream with an audience, so we're still, working
Display
it out with
capture.
you guys.
I'm telling you.
Display cap. What do you mean?
Is that display capture or is that window capture for Discord?
This is this. That's why it keeps changing as display because
Ah.
it's display because it's grabbing. That's why it keeps switching back and forth to OBS anytime.
Right.
They see exactly what I'm doing with my screen, so I'm sharing my literal screen with them right now. So.
Right. You had it good before when we were shifted to the right. For when we're on Discord.
I think it's because we have once we start streaming a video, and we have if we have just both of us.
Because right now I'm off center right now.
Yeah, I see that. You're a little off. If I put it all the way to the right, I could do more right, but then I think I go full screen. I'm going full screen on the thing anyway. Okay, I got an idea. So I'm gonna put this to the right more.
Oh,
And
I'll
then
stop streaming my screen.
Yeah, stop streaming your screen, and then this should be fine. For me, I just full screen the.
And take a look.
I'm watching the stream right now with everything
Yeah,
looks
me
good.
too. Let's see
JoJo
how it
looks
goes.
good. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, it looks good.
Here.
And
Yeah.
then
Okay, that's perfect.
that looks great. And
I
then
guess it won't bring up too many.
no,
things
because
to
all I have to
watch
do is
today,
hit.
but-
No, you could do that. Now that I fixed it, it'll look just like this. The only reason this
Really?
is some insight for you guys.
Okay.
Now check this out.
okay.
The only reason we did this is because if I get out of full screen mode, you can see the Discord probably on the left. But I can full screen when we stream, and that just takes that away anyway. And then,
Very cool.
yeah,
Now,
I don't know why we overthought that. But these are the kinks.
Here we go, people. Anyway, speaking of kinks,
Yeah, well, yeah.
there were a lot of kinks that we had to work out. Building this Neon Popsicle podcast. For the longest time, 147 episodes. I don't know if there's any significance behind that number. 147 episodes. We've been not exclusively on Spotify. That's where we get most of our listeners. 'cause
Pretty
that's
much, yeah. I
mostly
mean,
what we promote.
yeah.
We're on Spotify. Check out the Spotify.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try to find a way to rip the audio from these videos and upload it to our Spotify. But
Because we have
For a
a fan base on Spotify. We can't leave Spotify. We got to bring
a couple
them.
people from Dublin, Ireland, I guess.
We got to bring them here. So we need to tell the people on Spotify that we have YouTube. So, but we're gonna figure out
Get
a way to
over
rip
here.
this and blah blah blah. But enough of the semantics. We'll work that part out. But we have been recording this for a while now, and the process has been pretty fun though. We started in the garage, the very garage that I'm in, and it was during COVID. We were like, dude, our conversations are pretty heady sometimes. Why don't we just kind of record them? And I had a good time, and the rest is history. We just kept it going.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are you able to see? Sorry.
No, please.
On your end, can you see how many likes are on the video as we're streaming?
Yeah, we have 0.
All right, people, hit that like button under YouTube chat.
Ah,
It
There you
really
go.
helps promote the new podcast. YouTube already does like this new algorithmic thing where they push new podcasts, but if you can hit the like button, it really makes them want to push it. And also, because of that tonight, I have what is a Beetlejuice shot glass here.
oh.
all of you- We're gonna get very neon tonight. We're gonna be maybe discussing some neon topics, what life truly is, the purpose of the connection to the neon.
That's
and
true.
Maybe even some of the story about the last spaceman, the night. I never watch podcasts. I usually just do audio, but you guys are killing it. Thank you, JoJo.
Thanks, bro. Figuring it again.
That means a lot. That means a lot coming from
It
JoJo.
does. And you know why? You want to hear why?
Tell me, please.
JoJo was one of the biggest inspirations to the exposure and the belief in my mind that having a podcast was possible on my own, that I can do this too. And if it weren't for people like JoJo, I wouldn't be where I am doing what I am today. No matter if he sees it that way or not, you don't understand the ripples you leave behind to the people you meet. So just continue to go out there. And this doesn't just go for JoJo, but for everybody, man. Just go out there and make solid, good connections and just be a good person to people. You do not understand the impact you have on people. You just don't.
Truly.
You don't know. And the problem is we've talked about this in prior episodes, but the problem with the good is that it ripples and it takes a while for the wave to reach the shore, as opposed to destruction, where I can just take this glass right now, drop it, and I see the immediate results of the negative. Immediate results of the negative. I can break this over my head, and now I have a cut, and this is broken. Negative is immediate. The positive takes consistency. It takes patience. It takes time. It takes attention. It takes concentration. It takes...
You're not wrong.
It takes intention. And it takes a long time, I guess, to bring it back to the time realm. You sometimes will never get
There's
to
not
see...
a lot of time today.
Sometimes you won't be able to see the ripples, the good, and the impression that you'll leave on somebody. You might never get to see it. And that's what stops people from... Excuse me. That's what stops people from doing the good and wanting to do... It doesn't matter. Why should I...
Hey!
You just don't see it.
Sorry. Hold on. Let me hit this real quick for you. I think it'll probably pop up on your...
What's going on, guys?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Hey!
10 viewers. That is a benchmark that we've hit for
We
the
got
first
it.
time on this podcast.
10 viewers live.
I said it. I posted it on Instagram. I'm going to be a man of my word. I'm sticking to this. For every benchmark we make tonight, I'm going to be taking a shot with you guys.
Uh-oh.
This is kind of an episode where we can let loose and get to know the hosts. So the more shots I take, the more I'll let loose, the more my neon...
He doesn't even drink.
Mouth will overflow.
He doesn't even really drink. He doesn't even really drink.
Stupid Fire Beats in the chat. Yo,
Hey,
dogs.
welcome.
We love coming out
Thank you
and seeing
all
this
for
work.
uniting under the neon light.
Are you the 10th viewer? Stupid Fire Beats might be the 10th viewer. Here we go. You know what? This one goes out to all of you viewers. You know, because not one viewer couldn't do it without every single one of you.
Good job,
If
guys.
we catch 20 viewers, I'm gonna take another one. So you do want to stick around. If you leave, the numbers will go down. I won't get to take another shot. The show will die.
That's true.
But just for you guys, we're doing this. Here we go. Bottoms up. Neon Popsicle.
Cheers! Unite under the
you.
neon light.
Unite under the neon light.
Appreciate y'all.
Yep, it's me, the 10th, he says. Appreciate you.
And JoJo says, yeah, please don't understand the power they have. People don't
I
understand the
forgot
power
my
they have.
chaser.
Oh, enjoy that.
I forgot my chaser.
You don't have to be a superhero to change the world. Sometimes the smallest kind gesture can be monumental. And that's our power as humans existing. Exactly, bro. Well said.
I love that.
Mic drop. See you, brother. Take care of yourself. See you on the flip side.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to talk about JoJo a little bit. My story with JoJo. My first experience with him was doing the stand-up comedy scene.
Oh, yeah.
That I did, 3 shows, 3
That's
open
right.
mics. I didn't get too deep into it, but JoJo was ready to put me on his show before my first appearance on stage ever even happened.
Yep.
So he's had faith in us, in our ability, since before Neon Popsicle.
Yes, sir.
So for that, we thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so I need a chaser, man. And what we're drinking today, we're drinking Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. Some people might call me a pussy because it is honey and it's a sweet shot. It's nothing like too harsh, but any shot that makes me shake my head like that, that's the next level. Everyone, go like the stream.
Yeah,
If we
go
get to
leave
10
a thumbs up
likes.
if you like it. Drop some hearts.
So the rules. Drop some hearts.
Drop some
Engagement
hearts.
helps push.
There's an
push
option
the
to leave
stream
hearts,
on
right?
YouTube.
Isn't that a thing?
11 viewers. Stick around, 11 viewer. If you get to 20, taking another shot. All right, so where were we?
Just talking about the
brain
process.
chip.
Yeah, the process of the podcast.
One of the
and how we
earliest-
started here.
One of the earliest slogans on this show that we came up with, which has rang true throughout all of its creation, from episode 1 till 147. Some things have changed about our views. Toward episode 1, we were very not fearful, kind of fearful of COVID. And then as time went on, we learned more about it. But one thing that stayed true is the neon slogan. #Stay human.
Yes.
I think that's a very important message, especially now coming into the new neon age of technology. Elon Musk is going to try to come out and make us get those brain chips put into our head. Because what? You can kill people faster on Call of Duty? It helps you aim faster on a video game? I know you can do more than that, but that's probably what I would use.
Yeah.
Acing all my video games. Anyway, but it's tempting. It's tempting to want to be on top of humanity, and many won't be able to refuse it. But to this day, I still think stay human. No matter through all the advancements of the chip. It can make you do this now. It's 100% safe. You can fucking breathe underwater if you have the chip. I don't know. Stay human. Because I do think this is something we'll get into a lot of this. There's 147 episodes that we've had that we're going to be putting out onto YouTube. All this neon lore, the neon story.
Yeah, we'll have a lot more ability to do so.
So, I'm already feeling that one shot, guys. I don't know if you can tell. 13 viewers, stick around. The neon popsicle, stay human. We do have the abilities of the chip. How the chip connects us to the internet and absolute knowledge, theoretically, in the end. Right? The perfect chip, you'd be quantumly connected to all knowledge.
Okay.
But we can still do that without the chip. Through meditation, through access to the Akashic records. You don't need to go cyborg. They're trying to make you think you need to go cyborg.
Interesting.
You could stay human and do this, and we're about to do that. We're about to awaken in a way, psychically, to where we'll be closer connected to the absolute. Stay human.
It's like they're taking away the journey of life. They're giving you the ability to speed run things. And I feel like the joy is going to go away. Like, the charm.
The joy.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what is... Because you discover what you want to know about in this life. And then you go deeper. And then if you... Again, I'm going back to the moral laws here. There's two true currencies. Time and attention. You spend time and you pay attention. And if you those are the two spiritual currencies here in this planet.
Yeah.
If you're able to spend time and pay attention to the things that you want to know about, you then become knowledgeable about those things and can then practice wisdom by acting on the information and knowledge you just learned.
It's all about what you focus on.
But
right?
now, if you know everything all the time, you don't actually know it. You're just gaining information. You're just accessing it as you need it. For example, if you study and go to school, like massage school, going to massage therapy school, I've learned so much. Yeah, technically all the information is on the internet. Everything I learned in school, yeah, but they're able to compile everything you absolutely need to know to be a good body worker and massage therapist. And now I learned it. I know it now on on will. I don't need to look it up. It's like in me. The knowledge is part of me now. You can't take that away from me. And that's the difference between just gaining access to knowledge and earning knowledge through effort and paying attention and spending time learning that thing. It becomes you.
You only need to spend time to learn it because we're so detached. I think once we awaken, you will be able to access perfect knowledge of massage therapy like that.
With a chip.
Through whatever human evolution we're about to go through.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the chip.
The chip too. I mean, that's like the scientific way to be able to access immediately, is the chip.
So what are you talking about? Like,
so what you said was like you had to train for years.
yeah, I was saying it's not the same like being chipped and just having access to information, because you were talking about how the chip, it's tempting to get the chip. You want to get it because then you'll know everything.
Yeah.
Is what you said, right? And then so I'm
A perfect chip, yeah.
So I'm bouncing off of that saying, well, it's almost like it's not quite the same as learning it and knowing it. Having access to something at all times isn't the same as knowing it and having studied the thing. So even having the chip, it's not the same, because if a doctor doesn't go and just look up things and then come back to you and go, oh, okay, hold on one second. Let me hits Google, comes back. Okay, so by the way, we're going to try this. He's learned and he knows physiology. He knows. Okay.
Google is no chip. Google is no quantum chip.
It's still. I think you're missing the point here. The knowledge you gain from studying, it becomes you and your personality. When you are
could download that personality.
If you're no, dude, if you're chipped, it's just. It's like it's not the real thing. It's a version of it.
It's not the. I guess it's not the real thing, but if it's attaining exactly what the real thing attains,
But we've kind of gone, and is the argument here that everybody has this chip? Because you have to create a setting.
At their soul, at their spirit.
So you're calling it a chip, so people can help attach because you said chip. I'm literally thinking Neuralink chip.
Okay. So, are you saying hypothetically, does everyone have this chip?
In this scenario, yeah, this scenario you're talking about, because then.
Yeah, if everyone was chipped. And everyone had any possibility to access any personality characteristic that they wanted. They can download the personality characteristics of somebody who did go through 15 years of Zen Buddhist training.
And kind of like Stupid Fire Beats is saying, well, what if the chip is like the Matrix? You download Kung Fu and you don't need to keep downloading it. You know, you download it, you learn it, and now it is part of you technically, right? You start thinking you're a badass Kung Fu master.
Because you believe you can do it. See, I keep going between the spiritual and the chip. The chip, yes, you download it once, you would know Kung Fu. No need to re-access the chip to. It's like saving a cookie.
Once you learn
on
it,
your device.
You learn it. Right.
The spiritual aspect, which is directly like parallel to the chip,
being enlightened,
is like, yeah, being enlightened. You have access to the information, so it's like you don't. Once you have the access, you don't. Because you believe and you have the faith that you could do it, it now becomes possible for you to do it. It's like a faith-based spiritual.
So here's where the I think the quandary lies, is because somebody's consciousness would need to be growth driven in order for that type of knowledge to even matter. Because if they don't have good conscience and they're not aligned anyway with themselves, it doesn't matter how much they know. They're still going to be miserable. They just know everything. They're not aligned with themselves. They're not going to be able to figure out what they even want to know. If we all have it, then we're all going to be... I still don't think if everybody had the chip, let's call it the chip, or even if everybody had all knowledge. Let's say everybody had all knowledge. Let's throw the chip out the window. Everybody had access to all knowledge. Everybody. It wouldn't matter unless those people were willing to do something about things. Like, they would just... If somebody isn't interested in helping people and they're just selfish, this and that, blah, 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 they're just going to use that knowledge to get better at video games, to make more money, to figure out how to rob a bank. How can I do this? What can I get away with? Type of vibes. But if it's a conscious, like a morally sound person, then that information matters because they can do something good with it.
Don't you think that there's access to this chip? And once
We
have
threw the
that-
chip away. We threw the chip away. We're just access to all
No
knowledge.
chip.
No chip, just all knowledge.
Okay. Once you have access to all knowledge,
Wouldn't you realize
you
that?
don't want to rob a bank.
Right.
You don't want to do any of that stuff.
I don't think knowledge and wisdom go hand
You
in
realize
hand,
that's
though.
bad.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
have the knowledge that
all
is
knowledge, right?
karmically negative.
Right.
All knowledge, more
All
than we can even
knowledge.
imagine knowing.
Right. But there would still be people, dude. They have to be spiritually sound because there would be people who use this all knowledge or the knowledge to try to take advantage of other people. But if everybody had it, you couldn't do that. Everybody would have to be enlightened. And therein lies the point, brother. Therein
And
lies the
return to
point.
source.
Everyone needs to be enlightened. And it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with the listeners. They need to get morally sound so then they can spread the light, the neon light. Okay? Otherwise, if you're nothing matters if you're not a good person, if you're doing bad things with the information you have. Not everybody
Taking these
is not
shots
everybody
morally sound?
not everybody is conscious though. Like they're not
Not
morally
everyone
conscious.
is.
There's a lot of cognitive dissonance going on within themselves. Not even
All right.
aligned with themselves.
We have Jojo in the chat. Did you want to read his message? You're better at reading. I sound like an idiot when I try to.
You can delete it. So no. I believe we experience everything just at different moments. It's infinite. So we experience every thought that becomes a thing. The chip is just another reality that we have to experience. Do you think we have to experience it, Jason? Do you think it's a necessary thing that will happen? It's going to be in society.
Yes. Okay. I think that the chip is what is pushing our evolution psychically. It's the reason why now is the time we must psychically evolve as a race. We're not going to be overrun by this chip. God's plan, us being created of
God's
God and
plan.
being His creations, we're not going to be overrun by AI. Once AI rises to be able to say, like, it's already able to create pretty deceiving... I'll get into that later. So
I feel like we could very well, this planet could lose the battle to good and evil. This realm, this dimension,
it could, but it doesn't.
but it can. And I think that's what AI is trying to do. I think we need to get the message out to not fall into that trap. We need to keep people human, bro.
That's why we're evolving psychically. It's because the AI is going to try to trick us.
But not everyone realizes
see-
this. Some people...
You see how good it is at making images that look real or
Yeah.
videos that look real? I know not with our AI models, but some people have these high-tech AI models that make video that almost look like reality. Soon, if not already owned by the government, soon there will be an AI model that can create a spitting image of reality that we will believe, like, fully, if it's presented to us as footage. Unless, and then that will allow the mass of humanity to be controlled by the people who own AI. And that is dark as fuck. So, in order to stop that, and to keep God in the world, God has timed the red star of Regulus to align with the gaze of the Sphinx before dawn in April, just in time with the same advancement of AI to where AI can no longer fool us. AI will come out with something and we will be like, that's AI, that's fake. We will psychically be evolved enough to see past AI. Foolish. AI, foolish. We will be connected to absolute, just like AI is connected to the internet. We will evolve above AI. So, like what Jojo said, it is a reality that we have to face. It's forcing us to evolve psychically, which is part of God's plan.
I think AI is a bunch of overblown bullshit nonsense.
Whoa! Hey,
Bro, I'm telling
come
you,
on.
hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Hear me
Okay.
out. I think the narrative of AI is complete horseshit, and it's just a way to get fucking funding.
Whoa.
It's not
goes
going to
back
take
onto-
your fucking, like, the whole job. Automated jobs that can be automated, those are factory jobs. You can probably, maybe not as efficiently, maybe if you put more children in those positions, children can do those jobs. The children
could
can
do
do
those
those jobs. Children can do factory jobs. We
The
learned
children
that.
yearn for the mines.
Look, we learned that in the 1800s, okay? Children can do factory jobs, okay? Not trivializing any job, but those types of jobs that can be replaced by robots were not meant for people, okay? People need to...
Are we
I don't know.
advising child
I don't
labor?
know what people need to do. No, I'm just saying my point that I'm driving home is the only jobs that are going to be lost are the jobs that children could have done.
Wow. Okay.
Basically. Automated cars, okay, yeah, you can make the argument. Well, you can't drive till you're 16. I'm sure I can teach an 8-year-old to drive. Again, like I said, maybe
Yeah.
not good, maybe not the best, but if you had a car that's set up well, there's kids driving in Mexico.
Yeah. I've known
10 to
people who say
12-year-old
that they
kids.
learned right when they were like 12.
Yeah, they can
Crazy.
do it. They can do it. Okay, we're just a little more ethical than that. So, I personally, the only thing that's automation. I think they're trying to do this like, oh, it's gonna. So I'm creating the good AI to stop the bad ones. Fund me, and then like, oh, we need military funding for AI. AI isn't like it's not gonna take us over. I guess is my point. Yes,
No.
obviously it's had huge advances in the military, and we're fighting wars sometimes like that seem entirely drone-based wars. Like, I get it. Yes, they have embed themselves into society, but I do not think AI is going to take us over Terminator style. I don't see it. I think that's a way to get more funding to money for AI military weapon projects to protect us
Fear.
from AI.
It's all fear,
Yes, it's fear.
which is what we'll talk about a lot in this podcast too. It's fear. They're trying to scare us so that we don't awaken. We don't feel the love of the universe.
Yeah, AI cannot replace the soul. Exactly that. It's not going to replace the soul. It's not going to replace the human touch. Whatever. The people. But there's robot girlfriends and robot sex dolls. Those people,
Oh yeah, you seen those?
they're on their own, dude. They're not society. Okay, those are the fringes. Fringes have always existed. The core of society needs that human touch, dude. Like, they need that person-to-person communication. Any person-to-person job where you need a person connection to do it, it's going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to take us over. Put you in a prison
No.
cell and, like, look at you behind your bar and then keep walking.
Like Wall-E. You seen Wall-E? How they're all like in chairs and they're all fat.
Yeah,
That could be
that's
how
more
AI
likely.
takes us over.
That's more like it.
Doesn't
I can
kill
see
us,
that.
but
We
like,
make the choice.
we let it ruin us.
But they don't see it that way.
But I guess in Wall-E the AI did take over.
And they did
Captain
wake
of the
up.
ship.
He did, right. But they woke up
Yeah.
and they were enlightened. They did end up waking up.
They woke up just in time, dude. Wall-E is esoteric.
It's all esoteric, baby.
Oh.
It's got its roots in
AI.
everything, man.
AI was about to take over, but just in time. Human consciousness, light, and love. Wall-E, the robot of love, is able to awaken the humans beyond AI, and they surpass AI, no matter how AI is. Love brushes
Nailed it on
off
the
like
head.
nothing.
Through love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's so true.
Huge. Disney. Leave it to Disney to leave the esoteric symbol within their movies. Every
Disney
single
goes
one of them,
back,
I'm
bro.
sure.
I'm sure you could do a whole episode on Disney Freemason.
We have 8 likes on the stream, guys. Hit that like button. I want. Trust me, I don't want to take the second shot. If you get 10 likes on the stream, I get my second shot. Then we can get really neon.
Man. Okay, so these tariffs, huh? What about them tariffs? I hear these Chinese fact. You want to watch something real quick? We can watch a video of a video. I'll show you guys a video I was watching earlier.
Let's do it.
Here, I'll send you the link. Actually, I can do that here. So, I'm sure you guys have heard of Asmon Gold. He's a good commentator. I've only discovered him probably within the last 3 months. I discovered him.
All right.
I
hear he has a messy house.
I like him. Dude, that Mo's filthy fucking rich, but he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he just lives poor.
Right. My God,
I respect it though. I respect it.
The Geico commercials. I don't know. Shout out to Asmon Gold. Come on my show. Reach out to us. You can become a member of our Discord. Speaking of the Discord, anybody who's watching in the chat, if you ever want to be on a show with us, chat like this, be on an official YouTube live stream on the Neon Network. Ask us for the Discord link. We'll shoot you a link. You can be on here with us, talk to the community. We're just starting to build the community, so it doesn't cost anything now. You're getting free access with just word of mouth from the Neon J. As the show grows, only members and stuff will be able to be a part of the Discord. But so jump on it now. Reach out. We'll get you in and we can chat. Maybe you can be on the next episode.
Yeah, we'll take call-ins too. You guys can just kind of like raise your hand or chat. We'll figure it out. We'll jump you in if you want to be in, and we'll have a whole thing
jump you in
planned eventually. Oh shit, yeah.
Isn't that what they do in like gangs and like?
They have to initiate them, right?
We have to jump them into the Neon.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Just like classic, like.
We just shower them with truth.
And
truth,
then love nuggets.
Yeah, and then they accept or not. I sent you the link though, so if you want to check the Discord, links from episodes. Links from episodes.
Worse than pandemic.
Yep.
Watch it.
Yep.
Opening full screen.
Stream your screen for me.
Oh yeah. Let me do that.
I love that we can share these videos now. We don't have to cut them out for you guys and then cut it out of the episode. Because sometimes we'll watch shit during an episode we're recording on Spotify. We can't share it.
Yeah,
so
we can
cut it short or something.
But and now I don't have to edit in this audio from the video into the thing. It'll just all be on one thing. All right, sharing my screen. Going back to the stream. Share my screen. Go live. All right. Here you go.
Last month, I took an order for a batch of copper parts. I've already bought all the materials. It cost tens of thousands, and everything has been cut, ground, washed, and engraved.
Yeah, they sitting on all this stuff.
It's not finished yet. But today, the customer messaged me and said the delivery might be delayed. After customs clearance, the taxes have gone up too much. A TikToker who works as a bulk trade supplier shared in his video the huge pressure he's under after the sudden increase in U.S. tariffs.
Yeah, see, they're stuck with all this shit, and like, there's no way that they're going to be able to sell it to somebody else as fast as they were selling it to the U.S. Like, this really sucks for a lot of business owners over there.
Can you pause it? So basically, like, the U.S. is a superpower, you know? We're one of the superpowers. We have so much, and as you know, despite all the stuff we're going through with the economy, we still have an extremely powerful buying power. We buy shit. That's what we do. We have extra money. We buy shit with that money. We buy knickknacks and paddywhacks from China. We buy little plastic shit, you know, from China. You know, these things. All this stuff is made from China. Every plastic thing you've ever seen in your life is made in China.
Yeah.
So no one's buying. Not like no one's buying it, but They have all these shoes, for instance, Nike. They have all these shoes in these warehouses. Americans buy the bulk of them. Not that nobody else does, but we're the ones who are the big buyers of what the hell they have to sell. And now they're charging them like 100+% to ship it here. No one's buying it. We're not making orders overseas. We're finding domestic people for certain things and this and that. And now that leads to these warehouses just being full of inventory, and these people can't
Tim Dillon
sell the stuff.
Had a bit on that. He was talking about it. He said, like, Trump, he's like, with these tariffs, Trump is ruining the economy, but he's not wrong for it. He goes, short term, it's like, it seems like it might be bad, it might raise prices, but it's like, maybe it's exactly what we need long term. There's like a whole skit. I'll play it for you. I could put a link in the Discord for anyone
play that.
who's in the Discord.
Play that, basically. That was really all you had to see of this video. If you want to watch more of that video on your own, guys, you can check it out.
Cool.
Asmon Gold. But that's the nick of it. Like, these tariffs aren't... There's gonna be dust. Dust is gonna have to settle. Because they're gonna come to terms, is my point. They're gonna have to talk to us and go, look, our economy's gonna crash super fast. There's factories closing down already, dude. And Trump put tariffs on all the surrounding countries around China, so they can't just ship from there.
That's crazy.
That was genius. So
Tariff
now,
the fuck up.
yes. So now he has to. They're gonna have to come to terms, dude. They're gonna have to come to terms because their economy's going to fall fast otherwise.
Whoa.
And it's almost like, I'm curious how this whole thing's gonna work out. This whole tariff thing is insane. It's weird to think of how much we were being taxed by other countries to sell our stuff there. Did you see the chart? Like, did you see?
I never saw any chart.
Ridiculous, bro. It's crazy. 30%, 60%, 40%, 50%, and we charge these people like 10.
The
20.
bill that the Republicans are putting forward, there will be $880 billion.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to get YouTube Premium so I can skip these ads, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim
All
Dillon
right.
Show.
Let's get to this.
That's
That was really
the
funny.
hope. United States, you
You'll
don't
just have to
need
log
night
into.
singing, smiling and singing. I don't want to see any of the
You'll have to get
starvation.
premium.
Little woman's gonna drink wine, money and everything. No. This is a game now about work and workhouses. Get up, food, glorious food. Play it. To work at factories. Sorry. Teens sentenced for their roles in smash and grabs because, let's watch it, because they have no community.
In these smash plaza.
We can win it now.
Sorry,
On our
guys.
FedEx
I'm
race.
just looking
Calm
for
the
a
chaos of order
little part
fulfillment
here.
with the shipping
I don't know.
software that delivers. Switch to
Ship station ad. What are you throwing at me?
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to give the guys a little a neon background while I find this part here. I don't want to leave too much dead air.
Jojo
What did
mentions
Jojo
though,
say
this
in the
reality and or third dimension basically is all about duality. So the fear has to be there for the love to exist. Good, evil, light, dark. It has to exist in our reality.
Okay. Oh, yes, karma.
Darkness will always be here, yes, because just as you said, but in a different way, light begets shadow. You can't not have a shadow from light. Like, there's always going to be something, you know what I mean? Something in the way that's trying to block the light. Absolutely. It has to be here, but you don't have to live in in duality with yourself. Yeah, you don't have
exists.
to. You
You
need
don't
to
have
be
to dwell within it.
correct. You do not have to subscribe to duality. There is no duality. You are me, I am you, we are each other, right? Like, that's
Jojo
why
says he wants to be on the show.
we are all human. Oh, I mean, absolutely. Sometimes if you
I'll
got
send you a
Discord,
link.
bro.
I'll send you a link. Yeah, I'll send you I'll message you on Instagram. I'll tell you how to get onto Discord and jump on a show with us. That'll be really fucking fun.
But you just got to
Our first
decide.
live guest show.
That'll be fun. You got to decide what side of the light you're on, man. Are you in the light or are you in the dark? And you can't be at duality with yourself. You have to be completely aligned. As you think, so you feel, so you act. You can't be thinking one thing about something and then feel like it's wrong and do it anyway. That's cognitive dissonance, and that leads to chaos. That leads to depression. That leads to everything negative in this world.
Absolutely. I'm gonna play this. It's a pretty funny bit. Talking about the tariffs, like and what it's doing to the economy and stuff, but in the terms of Oompa Loompas and elves. It's pretty funny. Let me turn it up.
Loompas. By the way, the chocolate factory's closed. Now you're all going to bartend at the cap to just get people to appreciate what matters in life. What matters in life is not your 401k plan. It's that your family works at a factory.
I have them at 1.5
and they can be good jobs. They can be a good job. You can't have it all. There is going to be classes in society. At the bottom is going to be the kind of like, drug-addled.
There's going to be classes in society. I don't think that's even like, it doesn't have to be that way. It is that way because the world's been in a state of consistent mind control for as long as it has been. We've bought into the lie that there must be a lower class that gets stepped over. And that's not true, bro. We should all be helping each other. We should be helping these people. We should all, and not in a communist way. No. Communism is hell. But I'm talking about in a... I'm talking about...
You hit 11 subscribers on the channel. Sorry. Keep going. I had to do it. I had to do the interruption.
I'm talking
people
about...
want to see the interruption.
I'm talking about...
Right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to have classes in society. You don't have to have a rich, because money shouldn't even be a fucking thing. Money is fake. Wake up, people. Wake up. This is a dream.
Right.
Wake up.
No chaser again.
Wake
Here we go.
Wake up. This is a dream. Wake up. You're sleeping.
Steven, stop it.
You're sleeping. Wake up.
Steven, you're scaring me.
Wake up.
Steven, stop.
Wake up.
Oh yeah, you said it doesn't have to be that way to where there's different classes.
Yeah.
Right, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it is this way. Sucks. For now.
Thanks. All right. I get it.
Sporadic youth gangs and, the unhoused, the homeless, the terrorists, people that are just on the margins. And then you're going to have the great vast middle of factory workers who are making things. And then at the top of society, you will have finance, tech, and podcasters who will occupy the top spaces in our society. People like me who have the courage to sit behind a desk and fatly scream about the things I barely understand.
Right.
That is the way society functions now.
It is.
Right, guys. That's why we have this podcast.
Right.
To be on the top rung of society.
I mean, he's not wrong.
The reason why we started the podcast, and it's been kind of true throughout the whole show, is it's like a connection and a way to find the truth of how the universe works, of the real truth behind everything. There's more magic and mystical woo-woo works behind everything that they're hiding from you. So
I'm so glad.
We're getting to the bottom of it.
I'm glad you said that, because there is so much more. Bro, we get so stuck in our day-to-days. We forget to ask why. We forget to ask what is that. We forget to wonder. We forget to ask silly questions that may not fucking matter. But it's good for you, dude. It's good for you to ask questions and dig your feet into the sand of life, bro. Get in there. Fucking get in there. Why are you just accepting such a surface level existence? What is that?
It's like
what is
like
that?
I mentioned it the other day. We were talking when kids ask you when they're young and they're talking, Mom, Dad, why does the sun turn red at during sunset? Oh, well, it's because of the angle of the sun and the atmosphere and the chemicals in the sky making the light refract in a different way. And then they ask, like, most of the kids, I don't know if you get it, I didn't when I was little, it's always why. Well, why does that happen? Well, because this. Well, why does that happen? Well, why does that happen? And science tries so hard to explain every single why. But if you ask why enough, even the smartest scientists, I don't think they can answer every single why. It becomes magic. The answer to the finest why becomes something magical.
It does.
Unexplainable.
Unexplainable, exactly. The only explanation is magic.
That's why we're here tonight, guys. Taking shots with you, explaining the truth, the neon truth, our neon truth.
The truth. Not our truth, the truth.
I think it is.
We drop
we are
truth.
connected to the truth.
We may talk silly things, but we are connected to truth. And we are forces for good. And that's why, dude, that's why I'm able to talk the way I am. I don't talk.
That's why you're able to talk the way you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Heyo. All right. Now that was funny, man.
We could keep going.
It
Tim
always
Dillon.
gets deep. We always get deep on the show. Let's go. Keep going, Tim Dillon.
I don't understand what people are saying. The vast middle of this country needs something to do, okay? Federal Reserve Board member Philip Jefferson
shipped the chocolate factory, and now the chocolate factories that we used to have in America, the Oompa Loompas, have any factories to work at. So now they're all working at the Capitol Grill and Panera Bread. Shit.
Oompa Loompas, okay? What we've done in this country is tell a bunch of Oompa Loompas that we're going to make the chocolate in China now where they don't even believe in God. So now you've got a bunch of orange people running around on fentanyl. They're upset. They're not invested in the market. The asset-owning class has taken all the money, and the Oompa Loompas are just trying to get on reality shows or flick their bean on OnlyFans. They've got fentanyl needles out of their arms, and their kids are doing smash and grabs.
If a man really hated
I'll pause
ads,
this, guys. We don't need ads. I do hate ads, all right? Maybe I will sign in. I'm signing in, guys. You can take it away. I don't know. We are the Oompa Loompas of the society, and our jobs are being shipped overseas, and now we all work at Panera and Starbucks.
Why is that? Hold on. There's your Google screen. You're just signing in on Google.
Oh, shit. Well, guys, time to, sign out here on... I'm just kidding. But yeah, well, I'll get YouTube Premium so we can watch the rest of that Tim Dillon episode, maybe another. It's funny. I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time here.
Just get OBS.
We're not the Tim Dillon show.
If you,
I gotta get it.
If you lead the, if you work the OBS, I have Premium. I can do all that. I usually look shit up anyway.
Perfect.
Instead of trying to reverse it here.
Yeah. I like that. You say, I got something to show you. That's true. You usually come in clutch with the links.
Yeah. But hey, Kinks.
11 subscribers on the channel.
Congratulations.
See, we went back up to 12 viewers. That means we got a little... Are new.
We got 6 watching, it says now.
Like that stream so I can take another shot. If you get the 10 likes, I get a third shot. And then maybe I can interrupt Steven a little more. And, have some funny takes.
Yeah, we got
Neon Popsicle.
8 likes, 6 viewers. 6 brothers and sisters under the neon light with us.
What?
So thank you.
Okay. My phone says 12.
Well, reload
it. Now it says 10. All right, guys. Well, I guess if you don't want to get to 20 viewers, take this up. Thank goodness. You guys don't have to see me get that way. But subscribers 11. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, 11. We got it. We got mine says 9 watching, so that's good. We got some brothers and sisters under the neon light.
Going up and down.
Appreciate you all. Thanks for kicking it with us tonight, though. First time streaming.
How long have we been going? Does it say how long the show's been?
Yeah, I mean, it's been about an hour.
An hour. Well, I guess we're gonna start with the pleasantries of closing out the show. Maybe next time, maybe we can stream a little longer. We don't have to end right now, but it's gonna be the part of the stream where, we can just chill with each other.
Yeah, now we're gonna end the Neon Popsicle
videos.
End the Neon Popsicle show, so we won't be so structured as a show. But we'll probably just still kick it because
it's a good idea eventually.
Kind of want to kick it, dude. Kind of want to
end the Neon Popsicle show after an hour.
Yeah.
But if you pay $3.99 a month, you can get into the Neon Popsicle Discord, where after the show, we hang out.
Yeah. You can do YouTube
So-
members only too after a certain time.
Yeah.
Members only after
You
the
can.
first hour. We kick it and we do.
Right.
We watch some vulgar shit and we talk
That's
some
good. I like
serious
that.
shit because you have to protect yourself behind a paywall. Is really what it is. It's for no other reason than to be able to be completely unhinged.
Right.
Because then people can't bitch and complain because they literally are paying for it.
You asked for it.
You can't get canceled if people are paying. This is what I'm realizing. You can't get canceled if people are paying for your shit behind a paywall. Because the only people paying are the people who want to watch your stuff. So we can be
true.
completely unhinged behind that wall and be a little more like we talk on the podcast. I think I like the way the podcast is a little different than the streams. It feels different. Even as a deliverer of the information right now, it feels different. So it's not the same structure as the podcast
Different
itself.
structure. We got to find our groove in it, but I feel like we did a good job even tonight. It was just like a regular episode almost. We had a little bit of interaction from the chat, which is nice. Took up some time there, helped us get through our first Neon episode.
Yeah, and thank you,
see what shirt I put
JoJo.
on for our first one?
All the DM. Oh, I wore my Coca-Cola Diamond.
Ew, classic.
JoJo, again, if you're still there, thank you so much for all the DMs. I mean, for the comments and stuff. Really kept it going. This is what we want from the community, guys. We want our fellow Neonites
You know what?
hit us up.
This one goes out to JoJo. Just
That's
for
to
free,
you,
on the
JoJo.
house.
Yeah. That's for you. Yeah, and we'll get you on the show, man.
if he's
It'll
still
be
there.
it'll be great to have you. Anybody who can do anybody who has Discord, we'll be able to have on the show, and it'll be fun.
And JoJo's an audio tech
But thanks
pro.
for listening to the show. Share the podcast with your friends and let them know. We'll be going live at least once a week at least. We're gonna try to do it 3 times a week.
At least.
I mean,
I
it's
want to
just
try to do it as often as I can. Like, maybe a couple days off a week.
We have
I
to
know-
figure out how to watch videos. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, we need to figure out how to solo stream too. So if I can't get on, or you're at home and I'm at school, or I'm working and you're not, you can still stream for the folks.
Yeah, I just need to I have OBS. I just need to set up a scene like you did. Really, right before the show, you did that that quick. So I just need to set up a scene on my OBS, and then you can set up a scene on yours, like a separate scene, a solo scene, for you to switch to whenever you're by yourself. JoJo says, "Absolutely, bro. I fuck with y'all. Good job. You're doing better than you think. Rock on, fella." Thank you, JoJo.
Yeah, absolutely.
That means a lot.
Thank you, guys. You too. Thank you. Stupid Fire Beats with the love. I see you. We
Love
see
you guys. Have a
We
good
love
night.
you.
Please do more of these.
But if you guys
We
want to hang
plan
out,
on it.
By the way, should we end this stream and start a new stream, or should we just continue streaming?
We could end the stream. I mean,
What if we want to?
got
What if they
something
want
what you want to talk about?
No. Oh, the show's
Because we
over.
can hang out.
What if they want to hang out? That's the thing. Should we start a new stream and hang out, or should we just let these people miss us a little bit?
I think let them miss us a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Yeah, you're gonna.
I think we have to end the show.
That's a good idea.
Unless we hit, if we can hit 10 likes in the next 20 minutes, then we'll still going. But
That's only
if
two.
we
That's
get
only
10 likes,
That's only 2
10
more
likes in the next. Right, if you hit 10 likes in the next 5 minutes, we will continue streaming. If you can't hit 10 likes, we're gonna take this to Discord. You guys can hit us up on Instagram, neon_popsicle.
Good idea.
We will shoot you a Discord link. You can hang out with us.
Yeah,
Come
on
hang
Discord.
out. You don't even have to be
On
on
Discord.
YouTube. We can hang out after the show. I'll
That's
send
a
you
great
one,
idea.
JoJo. If you want to come to Discord, I don't know what you're doing tonight. Probably a busy guy, but I'll send you a link. We're gonna end the stream.
Yeah.
But that's I like that.
If
We'll go to Discord
anybody here watching, great idea. Look, anybody here watching, hit up at neon_popsicle on Instagram. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Neon_Instagram. Neon_popsicle on Instagram. And we'll send you a link to the Discord so you can come hang out with us. And yeah, that's the way we're gonna build this community. So we love you guys.
Yeah.
Stay solid, stay bright, and stay united under the neon light. That's all we got. We'll see you guys.